Hi, everyone. It's Melanie here with the Halton Hills Chamber of Commerce, and we have another member spotlight to bring to you. So, hopefully, this person is no stranger to a lot of you, but we've got Dr. Alicia from Elevated Health and Wellness. Alicia, welcome.
Thank you for having me, Melanie.
Yeah, so Alicia and I have known each other forever, I feel like. And you've been a chamber member for a little bit, went away for a little bit, and now you're back. And we're so happy to have you. And you're actually our title sponsor for our Women's Day event that's coming up. So we're super happy to have you on board because I know that that's a big passion of yours is women's health and women feeling their best and being able to present their best. But I was really struck when you and I chatted last about how much your clinic actually offers. So you're a naturopathic doctor, but your clinic is really kind of fulsome in all of the services it offers. So why don't you give us a little snapshot into, what kind of services you offer and what your vision is for your patients?
Yeah. So when I created the clinic, I really wanted it to be a one-stop shop for everyone. So that's why we have so many services. We have RMTs, we have osteopaths, we have an acupuncturist who's actually technically a Chinese medicine doctor. So not only does she do acupuncture and cupping, but she does things like herbs and tuina as well. Then I also have a counselor who does couples therapy and not just one-on-one. Um, Two osteopaths, and we're bringing blood cell analysis in March. We also have yoga therapy or private yoga classes as well that we offer.
Wow,
And
that's a
then
lot.
yeah, and then we have the three naturopathic doctors, and each of us has a slightly different focus. So that way you know that you're getting an expert when you are choosing which naturopathic doctor to see. So I focus on women's health and very in particular perimenopause, menopause. So I also do HRT, prescribing bioidentical hormones, but I always look at the root cause and the whole person. So this would be a little bit different than going to your doctor and getting prescribed HRT from your doctor. Then Michelle does digestive issues. She loves talking about your poop. And Kyle does pain management, men's health.
That's
So
great. That really does cover, because I think a lot of people think naturopathic health is, really specific to a few issues. And I know you and I have talked a lot about this in the past, so maybe you can touch on this. Naturopathic medicine can work in conjunction with Western medicine, right? So people don't have to feel like it's one or the other.
absolutely. And I often work with patients, doctors, because it's all about providing best patient care, right?
Yeah.
If we need any imaging, we as naturopathic doctors can't do that. We can order blood work and we do some other types of testing as well. But all of that does come out of pocket. So we always try to work with the patient's needs as well. So if somebody doesn't want to pay for blood work, we can recommend some blood work and tell them why we're recommending it so that they can actually have an informed conversation when they go to their doctor.
Yeah. And I feel like family doctors are a lot more open to it than even say 10 or 15 years ago. I feel like there's been a blending of the care that people can receive. So that's really good to see. I'm excited to talk about the yoga and the other services that you offer because I do love that, maybe people don't feel like they need an ND, but they can still access really great quality care close to home. So maybe give us some more specifics on the yoga therapy and the Chinese medicine, etc.
Yeah, so with the yoga therapy, she has created a couple of programs where it can either be one-on-one or even if you have a partner or a friend that you want to come in to make it a little bit cheaper. And it can work on anxiety, it can work on flexibility and mobility. And so she can really design it, especially because it's for one or two people. It can really be focused on what your needs and your wants are.
So she picks movements that, maybe target parts of the body that might be holding on to tension or emotion and provide relief that way.
Yeah, and with the anxiety, she does a lot of breath work,
Mm.
and starts to like get the person into more like a meditative state, so where they can calm their mind and slow their thinking down.
That is so great, because you even see on the Facebook groups, there's a lot of people really struggling with, um, it might not be a mental health crisis, but they're certainly, dealing with anxiety on a daily basis and probably self-medicating or just kind of living through it, right? So what a great option. I love that. That's awesome. And
Yeah.
then, so if I were wanting to book for any one of these services, do I have to see one of the naturopathic doctors first?
Absolutely not. So with massage, sometimes because we do direct billing, that is actually
Oh,
one thing that we offer. So any type of insurance company that allows direct billing, we will direct bill for it. So if we don't direct bill your company or your service, it's because it's not available in Ontario.
that's
Um,
amazing though, because then people aren't directly out of pocket, right? They just have to pay the differential.
yeah.
So massage therapy, so do they call the office? So massage therapy, osteopath, those types of things are typically covered if people have insurance. But even if they're not, do you have an online booking system or do they call the office?
Yeah, so we have electronic online booking.
Mhm.
So you can actually be in the comfort of your home at midnight if
Love it.
that's when your free time is.
Yeah.
And you can actually have your calendar and the calendar of whoever you want to book with in front of you but you can also call. We always answer our phone.
Yeah.
If somebody doesn't answer, it's because they're busy with somebody else and they will call you right back. So there's never a lot of wait time. We want everything to be really easy and smooth for everybody that comes into the clinic.
I love that too, because I'm not thinking necessarily at 10 o'clock to, boy, I'd love a massage. But, at 7 o'clock at night, I might think, oh, I want to book that. So good for you. That's awesome. And then, so
When
for your services, like, I know for you, it's probably during the day for the docs, for your other practitioners, are there evening appointments and weekends appointments
so
available?
everybody has a different schedule, so
Okay.
it's hard to say, but the clinic is actually open 8 till 8 Monday to Thursday,
Wow.
8 until 6 on Friday, and 8 until 2 on Saturday. So during that time, there's always at least one service operating.
I love that. That's really full access then, because not everyone has that availability in town to come during, standard work hours. So tell us where you're located so people know how easy it is to get to you.
Yeah, so we are at 71 Mountain View Road. Um, so we're kind of between Ready to Grill and the Triton Water Care,
Yeah.
the that plaza that's right there.
Oh my
Mhm.
gosh, that ready to grill. I'm sure you're having like hot dogs on Fridays in this.
The
You're like,
unfortunate thing is sometimes it smells like barbecue.
yeah, yeah. You're like, I'm a naturopathic doctor, Melanie. I don't eat hot dogs.
It depends.
Oh, it
Sometimes,
depends. Yeah.
right? It's about moderation, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Listen, Alicia, I appreciate you so much because I think a lot of people think, naturopathic doctors are going to tell you never to have a drink again and, you've got to take
That is definitely
herbs.
not me.
Yeah, that's not you. And that's what I always loved about you, that you were like super relaxed and balanced when it came to lifestyle and patient care. So I'll say to anyone who's watching this, you cannot you'll win for sure by going to see Dr. Alicia and her team. And it sounds like you've really built up the clinic so that it's like you said, it's a one-stop shop. So good for you. That's awesome.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
we'll include your contact information in the comments. So things like phone number, website, and email. And I'm assuming you can just book on the website if people want to do that.
Absolutely.
That's great. Well, listen, welcome back to the chamber. We're so happy to have you and really looking forward to working with you.
Thank you. Me too.
All right. Thanks, Alicia. Bye.